How goes it? I got actually one more place. Where is it? Media sharing. As we continue to play all this, we're gonna... Oh, right. So, most of our deck, you know, is very minimalistic, except for our Sunset at the Marketplace card. Welcome back to My Card is Better Than Your Card. Our entire run revolves around this one singular card, unfortunately. And the rest of it comes down to trying to cycle through the deck, manage our candy, and get to it. You know, essentially how the game typically goes. We're playing against Riku, finishing week 2, since we have been a minimalist. What do you mean, since we have been minimalist? Dang, that's not a card I wanted to draw on my first turn. He just stole all of my candy. All right. First thing we're going to do, need some more candy. We're going to shuffle the ghost into his deck. We're going to draw a card. Going to draw a second card. That was misplayed. That was such a bad first turn. It's okay. Once we get to the card we actually want, we should be a lot better. See, the nice thing is he also gives us the sun, so we don't get hurt by the fact that... Here, more card draw. There you go. Gain our candy. Remove 2 tokens, then add 2. Let's try to offset the points at least a little bit. Here we go. We only lose 9 points here. Much better. And he's stealing all our candy again. Boom, down to 3. There we go. So in this instance, if we... we'll draw a card. Gain 3 for each toy we have. And then... our key card. Oh, here's what I'm going to do. Just in case we don't modify our card anymore. We're going to slow it down. Perfect. And now he's going to be prevented from playing any more cards. Or just one. I said no! You stole all my records. That's mean. No! I drew the ghost! Right, well, we're gonna draw a card. Steal some points back. And then we're just gonna give him all the point denial. I do need better card draw. And better cycling. Oh. Yeah, no more stars for you. You don't need that. We're not going to play this just yet. Let's get more candy. I'm going to remove 2 spiderwebs. And we have 2 music notes, so we're going to get even more points. Much better. There we go. And now the game is in our favor. We got to play our marketplace card a second time. I said no! More spiderwebs? Oh wait, that's our draw. That's fine. All the way down. Select a token, remove. No more spiderwebs for you. Card. We're gonna try to just hold on to these so we can convert them. He can force me to discard a card. We're fine on points. I'd rather... If he forces me to discard, I'd rather discard this and keep these in our hand. Yay, more sun. And he steals our tennis balls. That's fine. Draw a card. Shuffle. We're gonna remove 2 tokens. Which, by the way, by removing 2 tokens, the answer is no. And again, I think we just hold on to everything. Because if he plays a mushroom... Oh no! That was a really good turn for us. Card draw. Excellent. Parrot. Wizard parrot. Move 2 tokens. We're going to move 2 chilies. Oh no! Well, we'll go and steal those stars back. So I forget. How many cards are we going to draw? We draw 2. So I'd rather not discard a card pointlessly. So we're going to get our stars. And then we're going to hard cast the market. Lucky! Lucky! The next 2 cards you cannot play! Ha 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 ha! Beautiful. And our dinosaurs have hatched. Oh, the egg needs to be... a lot further. Not happy with this. Excellent. I did not mean to screenshot it, so... we get a booster pack. I think we technically are going with music, right? A microphone! Convert each music note into 3 stars each. Fantastic. Another tambourine. And then a foil xylophone. 2 music notes and gain 2 stars. Not bad. Alright, so these are all pretty good right here. Especially since we got a music-themed deck going on. Alright. One thing, though, I do need to fix is because the dinosaurs overlay them. I need to move it, like, almost a full inch. So this foot is essentially where the T-Rex head is. So we're just going to bring this directly here. And then up 1 pixel. Perfect. Alright, so that card's fixed. Now, how do we want to do this? Because I would like for this card to be even better. But what's going to be better right now? So, our tambourine is right here. And it does exactly what this one does. Gain 2 stars for each music note, then add 1. Right now we have drums here. I could make it cost 1 more and give myself even more star production. Could also flip this over. We can also just... I'm considering options. So I've put this here, and then we bring the castle up a little onto, like, the hill, and we make it look like a little river valley. Maybe. Then repeat once more. And then also convert each music note into 3 stars. Because this gives us minimum 2, then 3, then 4, and then this is 12 stars here. Does it make it where it's worth playing 3 candy for this card, though? Or are we better off? And honestly, we might just be better off doing this. Putting all 3 of these onto a separate card. 3 candy. Yeah, a little pricey. Yikes. That is very pricey. But we currently have the candy production to do it. So gain 2 stars, and then we're going to gain an additional 4, and then we convert it all. Honestly, I think this is just the way we do it. Make sure I didn't mess up this card. Alright, we didn't mess up this card. We're good. But I think we go ahead and just go with this. So that way we have 2 cards that are pretty good on their own. They produce like 10 stars. Unfortunately, without proper card draw... Also, I need to consider an actual trading card. It's like this card's very pricey. So how many stars are we getting if... Because this is 9 stars here. This is 14. This is 5 for 1. But if we continue to use it with cards like this, then we're fine. This is 6 stars. This is a whole bunch of candy. So this essentially needs to be 15 candy on its own, or else the 3 candy is not worth it. And right now, with the way music's supposed to play, you're supposed to play a whole bunch of music cards back to back to back in order to gain maximum effect. You know, make as much noise as possible. So we gain 2 music notes and 2 stars. And then we gain 2 stars for each music note. So that gives us a total of 6, and then an extra music note. And then we convert 3, which is 15. So it's a little pricey, but this card is worth it on its own. But if we swapped the xylophones, then it wouldn't be worth it. All right. An extra toy, but we're playing against Mint. It's fine. Booster pack store. We don't have that much money. Upgrade one of your stickers. Go to a collector store. They have stronger and cooler stickers than other stores. Add 4 fish. We don't need 4 fish, right? I'm trying to think how many... I could buy it, and then I'd be down to 8. I think we should be fine, right? Because this just gives us more trades. Oh, yes! And then we're just gonna buy everything. So we're at the part where I want to find binder trades and just swap out as many of my stickers as possible. Let's go ahead and play against Min, though. Immediate dragon. That's hilarious. We're gonna draw an extra card. Ooh, shuffle, steal. Draw. We're gonna get an extra candy, play a parrot. Oh, we have a whole bunch of candy now. That's good. Let's go ahead and deny. Let's get our 15 stars. Draw. Select 2 tokens to remove. Min's gonna remove it anyway? Well... nothing happens if I remove it because it's the crown, so there's no reason for us to remove our coin and hurt ourselves. Hold on to the dinosaur eggs. Then add 2 treasures. Don't get rid of the treasures, man. New rule, you're not allowed to get rid of the treasures, man. Card. We're just gonna go ahead and get our 9 stars. It's okay for us to lose 7 points. We're doing fine. Min is not going to beat us very quickly. Ooh, draw another card. We're going to go and remove the tokens. Remove you. Remove you. And then some point denial. And again, pass turn. It's going in the opposite direction, but we are perfectly fine. And now there's the dinosaurs. Come on. There we go. Actually, I want to put it here. Excellent. We're gonna draw a card in case we draw this. This dinosaur is free. He's eating his biscuit. We're gonna go ahead and... I forget how many points this is. Remove 2 tokens. Yeah, remove these shields. Yeah, it's also 15 points. And then our marketplace card. As mentioned, we are doing just fine on points. Tennis ball. Hey, and if Min top decks a dragon, the answer is no. No dragons. I said no. More card draw. I don't have enough candy generation. Not with the new setup we got. No! My points. We're gonna generate some more candy. While Min is currently very much incentivized to just destroy everything we have, we're just gonna continue to hold what we got. Actually, I should have played one more card to get to the ×2 multiplier. Select the token to remove. We're gonna remove a baseball now, so Min has less points later. And we're just drawing an additional card. Play the hat. Yes! No! More candy. We're just gonna tell Min to stop making points. More card draw. There we go. Candy production. And we're going to go ahead and remove the pterodactyl. Bees! Draw a card. Ooh, that's free. Another 10 points. And then 15. Remove 2 tokens. No. Pass the turn. Yeah, we don't generate enough candy. See? No point. No stars for you, Min. Ha! Ha 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 ha! I think we just end our turn. Yeah, this card here is too expensive. Yes! That's what I want to see. I want my treasures back. Thank you, Min. Alright, now we just need to go the next few rounds without you destroying everything. Remove 2 tokens? Nah, I'm good. We don't need to remove any tokens. $25 points. There we go. Is that enough? Almost. Come on, Min. Don't draw anything good. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Card draw. Beads. There we go. Oh, thank you, Min, for the extra coins. It's got to be the chopper, right? Chopper for better cycling. I'd rather discard my hand. Gain a star for every candy you gain. That's always good. Gain stars equal to the candy cost when you play a card on round 8 or after. The issue is we don't gain a lot of candy right now. In fact, that is something I need to fix. This assumes I don't lose earlier. Candy bracelet's always good. Card trade. This card's okay, but it's really not doing a lot for us. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna give us candy. Would I rather be trading this for candy? Right now, the answer is yes. This is also token removal. It's not candy? It's a lot of baseballs. Cost is reduced by 1 for each frost. We gonna stream tomorrow? Not on my channel. If so, I don't know if I keep posting it every week. But I will be helping host the Polytopia World Championship tomorrow to go over a couple more rounds. Yeah, for the not for Polychamps, but for the official Polytopia World Championships. So that's where I've been doing every week for the past couple weeks. That's a golden star, so that triggers twice. That's a lot of shield. I really don't care about the golden shield. Let's go. Saw you comment on the barter and Patrikios games. Yeah! I've been, at least for all the preliminaries that's been going on, I've been helping cast those. So, I will be casting, helping cast that again tomorrow. Boost star gain by 25%. This allows me to keep all the effects that I'm trying to have. A knight is okay, but a knight wouldn't be going on this card. It would be going on a different card. Gain 1 for each sticker for a total of 6. Honestly, I'm considering just taking this card. Is this to improve our marketplace card gonna be better than just keeping this card for a little bit of token removal? Because if I'm worried about this for token removal, this actually removes 4 tokens. It's just the shields really don't do anything. I think we take this for the extra token removal. Alrighty. So this guy is a maybe. These are, of course, guarantees. The chick I really want to use. Gain stars equal to the cost. I want to use. Convert Vaxi 20 fish into 40 stars. We're not getting enough fish. We're going to use. Definitely want to use. So we actually got a lot of good, I got a lot of good stickers this time. Oh, that's also a holographic shield. A holographic and a golden shield. It's interesting. We're gonna go ahead and all 3 of these have to be in one pile, so I'm gonna put all 3 of these in a pile down here. Cowboy hat with the chick is pretty decent. This is more token removal. So good. 6 stars. The rest of these are kind of already good. Which one are we putting the chopper on? I think the dragon. Move 2 tokens. Yeah, there's no point in us doing that. Oops. What would be the best way for me to use this dragon? think just having the dragon on its own is good enough. I don't know if I want the dragon, though. I'm gonna go ahead and put a chopper on our card. That's cycling. That's always good. Then draw one. I would like to include this. Then boost the star gain. I mean, this has costs so much candy right now. It's currently costs 10. So this would tell it 11 stars. Which then is boosted by 25%. So it's technically an additional 2 stars, so it's 13 stars. But it could be an additional 26 or an additional 31. So if I do that, it makes it where it costs 2 candy. This will bring it back down to 1 again. It also reduces how much candy I get when playing that, but I think that's okay. So I got 2 options for where to place this. I could place it there. Ooh, right. Or I could also still place this to be like a little river. And then we could raise the castle up. So I could end up placing the castle like right, or not the castle, but like a little bit of a beach right here. Raise the castle a little higher onto the ground. But I think it's fine right there. I think that's fine. I think that's all I really need. Because I could also consider, like, putting a cowboy hat and the chicks onto one card, but I think just putting everything on a single card like that is a little bit overkill. Especially since I don't have enough cycling in my deck to always guarantee playing this every turn, and that's a problem. Oh, you know what I could also do? We could also, more or less, place this candy like such. I think the answer on that is no. Nope. I think that'll be fine. Alright, so let's make sure all the effects are in the correct order. Draw 2 needs to go all the way to the bottom. Settings. Oops. Boom. Okay. Let's get this fixed. So, gain 4, then increase the... So, gain our stars. And then we have 3 tokens. Gain stars equal to cost. So we only have the 3 tokens on this card. I know it's really hard to see on y'all's end. I'm sorry. We're gonna finish up what we can. Also, this wouldn't work as well because I can't really move the grass because of the look at the strawberries. What if we rotated... Yeah, I think that actually looks a lot better. Because it looks like the water's kind of splashing up against the castle. Trying to figure out the best way to get this kind of effect going. Probably something like that. Alrighty. Lucky, reduce cost, draw, gain 3 candy, 2 music notes, convert music notes, Gain stars, convert music notes into cassettes. Tennis ball cat, gems, and boost, and then draw to end the turn. Alrighty, so we now have 7 cards left to work with. Alright, hats, chickens, and then remove tokens. Do that a whole bunch. Alright, foil, done. I don't think there's much else for me to do here. Well, I guess the last thing I could potentially do to get as many points as possible is hide this knight somewhere. Like, where would I put him? Make him the sun? But then where do I put the tennis ball? Because I think we actually go ahead and make the knight as the new sun. Tell you what, we're going to put this one on later. Let's just get everything else fixed for now. Forgot how annoying it was going to be to fix the gold medal. Alright, we need to move... Oh my gosh. Y'all out of the way. Let's put you back where you're supposed to be. I'm going to move this strawberry as well. I'm going to pull up an image I put on my Discord because I did, in a way, save how I made the card. So we're going to zoom in. This way I can get this fixed pretty much to be the same way as I had previously had it. That out a couple. Okay, but where's the tennis ball going? I could put the tennis ball, like, right here. To be, like, a little bit of grass. As well. Yikes. It's down like 1 pixel, thank you. Need this down like 1 pixel. It's down 1 pixel. Come on, 1 pixel. Come on! There we go. That looks a lot better than what we previously had. So then, I could still put this gold medal here. We're gonna move the tennis ball for now. I like the idea of the tennis ball. I could... down a pixel, come on. And I think we're still gonna have the water kind of splashing. But I need the tennis ball in front. And then down a pixel. 1 pixel, come on. Just 1. There we go. Oh, what if I'm... Actually, you know what? Let's swap the locations of both this tennis ball. Make it 1 pixel lower again. Oh, that's 2 pixels. One pixel lower. And then this strawberry to kind of have like this little dirt path kind of effect. Yeah, there we go. Much better. What if we straighten these out? Would that kill it any? No, I don't think so. 1 pixel. Nope. That's 2 pixels again. Yeah, so we have a little... We got like a little dirt path that's heading to the castle. Yeah. But also, I think we could lower the castle just a little bit. Could I? I think the answer on that is actually no. We tried. Let's get that fixed really fast. Nah, I need to move this, swap the grass back. It was also worth trying, but I think it'll look better if the dirt, you know, the quote-unquote dirt path is over here with water splashing off of it. And of course, then we have our grass kind of just right here. Right. I have to move it all over again. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Let me move it just a little bit. There we go. Now we got that fixed. Hopefully we don't accidentally click it again. Oh, where is my lollipop? It's right there. Okay. Let us try fixing this again. So, strawberry. Another strawberry. 1 pixel down. Good. Alright, that is good right there. Let us get our little tennis ball for a little bit of a dirt path. Bring it down a pixel so we get rid of the tennis ball yellow. Good. And then a little bit of water. Kind of just splashing off of the dirt path. Tennis ball in front. Move it a little further. Tennis ball in front. Strawberry in front. I'll bring the tennis ball over by like 3 more pixels. Have the grass with the strawberry. This needs to be like 2 pixels lower. What if we rotated it a little bit? So that way I could actually have, it'll be a little bit higher. Because the strawberry is going to cover the tennis ball marking. I think that'd be better. Up 1, please. Up 1 pixel, thank you. Strawberry, I need to move you down like a pixel or 2. There we go. This needs to be splashing off onto the side. Okay. I think we fixed it. This needs to be down a pixel. There we go. I think we fixed the card. Now we need to fix the other half of the card, and that's the card effects. First things first, we need our lucky all the way at the top. Card cost draw. Then we need to gain our stars and gain 2 music, then star, then gain that. Bring this guy near the bottom. Where our stop effect needs to go all the way to the bottom. Our boost needs to go right below the knight. Cat right after tennis ball. Cassette right before cat, or before tennis ball. Gain a whole bunch of stars, gain a whole bunch of stars. Awesome. So this card costs 2 candy to play, but I think that's fine. I'm not adding another candy to it. This is going to give me 40 stars, potentially an additional 25 as well. So, cost-wise, I think we're okay. I'm just rereading everything again. For gain the music, then gain points per music. Technically, this is like almost no points at all. I'm spending 3 candy on this card just to get a couple of points. In reality, I should probably consider getting rid of the jukebox, the drum, and the tambourine. We'll hold on to it for now. Switch that back to default. Alright, so now we can read card size again. We're just going to put a ghost there. Shields, while decent, are not proactive enough. I mean, technically, it's the exact thing of what it is, but shields don't accomplish anything. You would really need like a rhinoceros in order for it to be any good. I think we're gonna go ahead and continue to have Fido here. We're gonna go ahead and continue to have a Scorpion. Missile Steel. This is 15. I'm also at the point I should still consider trading cards. Yikes. I don't think I can afford an extra. I can't afford a trading card right now. We're at the point I really can't afford trading cards. And my deck really revolves, oddly enough, even though we're using musics, everything goes away temporarily. I mean, I could just place a dragon, but we have a lot of token removal. We'll have the dragon. I think that's good enough. Again, our candy is kind of hurting. But at this point, we're looking for binder trades. There's one. I can't afford everything here. We don't have a trading card. We're just going here for our binder trade. Let's go play soccer after this. Only if you win. I think I'd rather be playing this for the candy. More card draw. This gives us one candy. Shuffle a ghost. Oops, that's in the wrong order. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. I missed, what, 4 stars? We'll be fine. More card draw. Candy. Jobble. I don't need to remove any tokens. Hold on. I have discovered a flaw in my plan with the chopper. We're gonna end our turn here. Remove a gem. Oh, but it only gives us 4 stars? Oh, that wasn't worth it. Pretty good candy. Get ourselves 12 stars, and then we're just going to go ahead and cycle. Oh, he killed all my chickens. Yes, this is why I need to just focus on the marketplace. A golden soccer ball. That's real good. It ain't gold, though. No scores. That's a big shame. Yeah, attempting to be cute with these chickens, though. I should have learned from last time that these chickens on their own aren't good enough unless I spam out a lot of them. But Leo can just steal every token we have, so I don't really want to be focusing on the chickens anyways. Sweet. I should have enough candy in order to play everything now. We're gonna go ahead and remove these baseballs now. And our ultimate card. Yeah, no more cards for you. 88 stars, it's not bad. Could have been better, but that's pretty good, because now he also can't play cards. No. Or card draw. We're just gonna pass the turn. We can get the chopper, that'd be fine. I said no! B. There we go. A free bug, that's always good. Yeah, a free bug. So in case we don't take the sticker book trade, can I afford everything? The answer is no. Sweet Tooth. 2 candy. Strawberry. And a foil biscuit. Traffic jam pack. Another chopper for more cycling. That's good. Activate all on draw effects. And another chopper. Would have been nice to have just bought more, just so we have more stickers to trade. Alrighty, so what do we have going for us? We have 6 candy, 2 card draw, another candy, a bug for our B, so that way it's a second bug, and a train to potentially trigger our castle effect again, because that's 3, about to be 4 additional strawberries. What do we have at potential to trade? Balance out all the candies. Another chef's hat. If you have at least 3 gems, gain a candy and then add 2 more. So that is an interesting card to add with cowboy hat, crown, followed by the tower. Because by doing cowboy hat and then the gems, I would get 4. Which would then guarantee me getting an extra candy and adding 2. So it would technically cost 1 candy less to play that card. Steal 4 stars, that's an 8-star difference. Seagull maybe. Rat. Wizard, if you have at least 3 shield, gain 2 stars and add gem. Yeah. There's also the eagle for on draw, converts tokens. And there's a baseball to convert a star to remove 1 token up to 5 times. We also have a free card to increase fever. That's going to do nothing for us. Increase fever and gain stars by 20%. That would be good on our ultimate card. But there's no card draw here. We have 2 card draw here. There is 1 balance out candy. We're going to say 3 to increase our ultimate card. And so that's 5. This is 7 candy gain. Token removal. Unfortunately, I think our binder is just better. We're going to keep. We ended up getting a very good couple of booster packs. So, we're going to keep that. We're gonna go ahead and try once. Dang, no achievement for that. Let's go. Alright, candy, candy, also candy. Card draw, card draw. Where is our B? There you go. Add 2 bugs, then gain candy. Perfect. Better than nothing. Because especially if we could cycle through all that again a second time. We're also going to go ahead and remove all this, because this is just very expensive for almost no good reason at all. This is cute, but that's all it is it's cute. It doesn't synergize with the deck. It's not... It doesn't synergize. It's not as good as its full potential. Alright, so we got 3 choppers now. I would love for this to do a little bit more, but... Add an extra 2 tokens. An extra 2 tokens of what? Is there anything on this card I would... Yes, there is. Cat. We 100% know. It's cat. We're going to go back to settings, gameplay, text size reduced. Apply. Back. Resume. So, I do want this cowboy hat on this card so we can add an extra cat. Unfortunately, it's going to increase the cost of our card again. We also are adding an extra strawberry. I wish I could zoom in on the card. Can I on settings, video? That didn't kill the stream, did it? Okay, we're fine. I was hoping... I was really hoping to be able to, like, make the resolution smaller and then just stretch it out so that way I can zoom in on the card. Unfortunately, that's not an option. Okay, here we go. What would be the best... What would be the best place for this cowboy hat, though? What I am considering is moving this castle up to, like, right here. color difference is very apparent. Down 1 pixel, please. Alright, it's not where the cowboy hat's going. Alright, where's the cowboy hat going? I could also replace the dirt with that. Could make it look like a door. Knock, knock. Who is it? The door! Does that work? Could also attempt nope, that doesn't look any good. What am I doing with this hat? I really need this hat on this card. Because if I get the hat on the card and then I prevent my opponent from playing any card, the next 3 cards, that's basically just guarantees that all I need to do is cycle for this card and then win the game. I could put the hat below here to cover the strawberries. You know what? Yes. I think that's what we're doing. We're going to use the hat to cover up the strawberries, so we can move the strawberries up a little bit. And we can also raise the drum setup. Get this lowered again. Perfect. And then this strawberry can go there. No, not that. This strawberry can go up 1 tile. This strawberry goes over by 1 tile. This strawberry goes up to here. And then we cover it up with the hat ever so slightly. Then we use another strawberry right over here to kind of just cover them all. So while it may not look perfect, it's already looking a lot better. I can also place a strawberry on the other side of the tennis ball here. I have like a little bit of extra grass. Move the cowboy hat. Strawberry, strawberry. Oh, actually, maybe if it's at an angle like that, that's way better. I think so, actually. Yes. Yes, that's so much better. Hold on, and then let's... Right? It's down like 2 pixels. And then tennis ball, strawberry, tennis ball again. We're just gonna move the hat out of the way. Strawberry, strawberry, put the strawberry there again. Yeah! And then we still have our little wave. Our little splash from the candy. There we go, and I think we just have it be like more of a wave onto the beach. That'll be fine. Alrighty. Gain 4 candy. We gain our musical instruments. And then we gain our points. And then we gain... Card draw needs to go at the very bottom. Cat. Hat. Gain all of our stars right after cat. And then if we have at least 4 tokens... Because gain stars, gain stars. All right, lucky 25%. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So yeah, this cost me 3 stars now to play. Not good. I can add a second candy just to reduce the cost of this card. We kind of have to. Almost. Almost. Real big almost. Alright, Biscuit Chopper. So if we have to play any, we're going to be playing that one. You're just a card draw. You're free, so. This is in theory draw, too. How many other... Because I don't want a lot of on-draw effects. It makes it really bad, unfortunately. Because in theory, I want the parrots before the hat, and then before the cat. But where would I put the parrot? Because if I can cycle through literally enough just to play this card, we win. Which is great. Because even though we won't instantly win, but our opponent won't be able to play 5 cards. So I really should just consider finding a place to put the parrot. And then we have to place the candy on this card, because this card's just way too expensive. We place the candy, like, right here. To be kind of at, like, the top of the sky. And then we put the parrots here in the back. Like so. And then we fix the order of everything. The parrots could be looking more like the offset colors for the sunset. Right? So here's what I'm going to do. We're just going to take that. We're going to put on our little art program. And then going to remove the parrot. I'm going to remove the candy. I'm going to add that layer. Is this what I want? Pretty certain this is what I want. Alright, I'm going to... I'm going to take this. I'm just going to erase this really fast. Size, increase the size that I'm erasing. Almost. It wouldn't look terrible. The candy here would look really, really bad, though. Alrighty, but... perhaps we do an easier solution and just go with this instead. Oh, that wing is getting in the way. Do this instead. Issue is I gotta fix even the cassette. And you guys know how long that's gonna take. This solution here is honestly probably faster. If I do... Alrighty. You know what? We've been here for an hour and 44 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick stretch break, and I'm gonna think on it, because this is gonna be a... I mean, you guys probably agree it'll look a lot better, right? It would look a lot better, having a little bit more of a gradient. I need a better editor. Alright, we'll be back. I'm gonna get a drink. Alright, we're back into existence. I still think this is going to be the thing that's going to look nicest for the card, but I'm not actually convinced. A giant wad of hair right there. So I'm actually not convinced about the stuff in the air. Now, I got a couple of solutions we could do. Now, let's assume no holographic here. But I got a knight that I could potentially put up here. Right? We have this big giant fish that you know, just assume the castle is not there. So we could add this fish unnecessarily to the card to make it look nicer. And then start making it look more like a gradient for an actual sunset. Besides this piece of candy. Because this piece of candy, not gonna lie, it doesn't look good here. I don't like it in the sky like that. But if we add the fish, it potentially looks a lot nicer. That would not be too bad. I don't think we add the fish. But yeah, so in order to do this, we're gonna have to move the cassette. Which means we gotta move everything. Let's do a full spin on this. I'm not super enthralled about this is the issue. Don't like it. I might still keep the second class. I'm ready to keep it like that. Or do I put the orange candy up here instead? What about the orange candy? Maybe it's just the wrong color candy. It just needs to be a little bit brighter. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think it doesn't look too terrible. Oh, actually, I should flip this candy upside down. Nope, because then it looks wrong. I think it was the wrong color candy. Looks a lot better when it's the orange one. Alrighty, well, let's get to it, I guess. Move the cowboy hat. Remove this strawberry. Remove the tennis ball. Remove the medal. Remove this piece of candy. And... let's get our parrot in place. Need to get the lollipop out of the way as well. I was just looking at the knight. The knights wouldn't have done what I wanted it to do anyways. Okay. There we go. So that fixes all of those. We have our little red sunset. We need to fix the strawberries. So you went essentially right there. You went more or less up. Gold medal. Very close. Nope, too far. One more to the left, one more to the right, one more to the right. Is that where it needs to be? Nope. It needs to be down one, and then up one, to the right one. Perfect. Excellent. That's where it needs to be. Strawberry, strawberry, other strawberry. Tennis ball. Down far enough where you don't see it. The yellow no more. It needs to go over. Strawberry to be grass. on the other side. And then cowboy hat. This strawberry needs to be a little bit lower, a little bit more to left. Cowboy hat needs to be up. I think it's okay if the tennis ball's right there. To the left, come on. Excellent. Okay. And then this for a little bit of a wave on the coastline. There we go. And then the finishing touch. Oof. More strawberries would still be appreciated. Let us fix this card effect, if we're allowed to. Alright. Draw 2 goes all the way at the bottom. Boost goes before our draw 2. Hat goes before cat. Parrot goes before hat. Stars go before all those. Lucky needs to go all the way to the top. Music notes before the stars. More star gain. Gain stars, gain stars. Convert goes before tennis ball. For each sticker needs to go after the cat. And before our token. So Lucky, reduce card cost, on draw gain 4 candy, gain music notes, convert, get stars for music notes. Gain stars equal to card cost. Gain stars because I want a roof. Convert music into cassettes for next turn. Get tennis ball, get parrot, parrot's the hat, which is going to give me 4 hats. Get cat, which turns into 5 cats. Gain a bunch of stars. Since we have a whole bunch of tokens, gain gems, and then boost star gain by 25%, draw 2, end turn. Hey, look, it took 15 minutes. Hey, but it looks okay. It's not too bad. It costs more than Quetzalcoatl. Does it? How much did that cost in the end? I mean, because this card now is costing us how much to play? It's 3 to hard cast, right? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 3 to hard cast. It's very expensive. I really don't want to be having to wait until I have 3 candy in order to play this. I don't like the fact that we have 3 choppers, though, because if we had to draw a chopper and this, then we're in danger. I was about to say, if I add an extra biscuit to that card, then it gets me an extra candy, but... The train is good. Firework is not being used. The chick is also good. It's the gem. It's a better gem card, but we need to be conserving as much candy as possible. We need to be cycling through all of our cards as best as possible. So we need token removal, essentially, candy, card draw, which for the most part we have. And these just cost too much. And these also are, basically, it's like point denial. The hook's better. Alrighty, let's verify everything again. Lucky, well, it's in my hand, it costs 9 less, so it's going to cost 3 candy. On draw, gain 4 candy. Gain music notes, then gain stars for music notes, then gain stars for the card cost, which is currently 12. Gain 4, gain a couple more stars because I wanted a roof for that little building over there. Convert the music notes into cassettes in case we can continue the pattern for next turn. In case we could somehow get this card again next turn. Add a tennis ball for dragon, for basically dragon removal. It's a dragon counter. Parrot, hat, cat. So prevent the next 5 cards my opponent can play. Gain a bunch of stars. Gain gems and boost star gain by 25%. So this card's worth minimum 50 stars. 60 stars because 25% of 48 is 12. So that's minimum 60 stars. Not including the other point gains I'm not calculating. And then draw 2. Alrighty. Gain 4, then discard hand. Draw 1. Draw 1. Remove 2 tokens. Gain candy. Cycle, gain candy. I'm losing real bad. Play this. Token removal. Slow down. Point gain. Card draw. Again. Card draw. Even cheaper card draw. Because it has the free effect stuff. This is technically free. But what I'm going to actually do... We're going to view the deck. I want to modify these 2 cards. So we could put the... Oh, but I want... You know what? I'm going to keep the Dinosaur Biscuit. I'm keeping the Dinosaur Biscuit. I like the Dinosaur Biscuit. Token removal. This will trigger this in case they're both in the hand at the same time for a bunch more candy gain. And then slow down, slow down. But also, this just needs to go, like, right over here. Much better. That's as good as that's gonna get. All done. We don't have card trades at this point, because we can't afford card trades. Day 3. This is okay. I'm not interested in the flea market too much. I'm honestly considering going this way so we can get whatever this event is and then get an extra card from Luna. Honestly, I think this is the route to go. 2 battles, as long as we win. As long as we win, there's no issues there. Alien Amit is scary. On hard mode. Alright, first thing we're gonna do, draw a card. Gain even more candy. And then remove everything. I should have done that in the reverse order. But I get rid of all of his stars. There's no point in us playing... Well, there is. Eh. We're gonna discard and just draw. Just draw. Points. Dragons are just so good. Alrighty. Select 2 tokens to remove. We might as well. Actually, I shouldn't have. I forgot about that. It was that token removal. Alright, Abbott. No more cards for you. Have 5 or more cat tokens on the opponent's side. I'm the cat person. That works for me. No. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Yeah, so as long as we can play our Sunset at the Beach card, we're fine. Remove these shield tokens. Alright, not too bad. Boost star gain by 25%. It's free. I still need better candy gain, because Leo's going to prevent us from having any candy. I don't think we go for any of these. Gain 3 stars when you play a card that costs 5 or more. Yeah, that's underwhelming. We're just revisiting a recycling center, right? Remove some cards? Because I can't guarantee, like, what's going to be golden or holographic. Because, like, making a chopper like, golden is not going to do any good. It's cute if it's holographic, but it doesn't do any good. That's not our focus. I would want a golden gerbil, which would be great, but I can't specifically select. And we got a billion stickers, specifically on this card in particular. Golden wizard hat would be great, but I'm not saying a lot of stickers. Most of these are kind of just Visit recycling center. We got to get rid of you. The dog, right? Oof. Right, she's running a fantasy deck this time. I completely forgot. I was thinking she was also running just stars. I'm like, okay. No, she's running fantasy, so she's gonna get a bunch of gems. Which is fine, that's cool. More card draw. Candy, candy. Destroy everything. Get rid of all these gems. Could you throw away... How could you throw away a doggo? It's fine. Let's gain 4 stars with this. Discard our hand. I need to steal candy, is what I need. You're the one that gave me the foil card. Okay. Thanks, that was really good, Luna. See, this is why this is no good. This is an okay play against Luna, but it's not going to be okay to do this against Leo. Eight cats! Right, 5 cats minimum. Yeah, you can't play the next 8 cards. No! I said no! Get those out of here. Oh, shoot, not enough candy. Oops. Well, we don't need 2 of these. Go ahead, discard that. I should have played that in a different order. Why did I play the ghost first? Oh well. It's not the end of the world. Just draw another card. Ooh! Bees! Select 2 tokens to remove. 2 more tokens to remove. Draw an extra card. We're just gonna wait like 2 more turns. I said no. You ain't allowed to play it. Oh, there we go. Much better. Luna, you're not allowed to play any cards. More cats! You have 14 cats! 148 stars for me. Thank you. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Gain a star for each shield up to 20. I mean... I have a potential 3-card combo. That'll give me 18 stars. And then 18 shield. It's pretty good. We'll grab it just to humor the idea. I don't think I'm going to do it because it's going to be a little too expensive. Candy cost twice. So I'm thinking we just place this little cork, like, right here. Or I could place it, like, right here, and then have the water kind of just hitting against it. Nope, that's a no. What about as, like, a rock? Or something right here to break up the monotony? Nah, we definitely need it on this side over here. What do I put it, like, right here to act more like a porch? No. Actually, yeah, what if I put it, like, right here? I have an undo button. We have an undo button. I think that's too low. Because you don't actually get to see what it really is. This is okay. It's not like anything super amazing. But that versus that. What if we also... do something with this. No. Because then it looks like a little shoreline. Where's the best place for this? Okay, so what is that? No idea what that would actually be. I still like the idea of this kind of just being something here. Then we can just... add this here, put that there. Nope. I mean, we know it needs to go on this card. Well, does it? Do we have any other cards that give me a decent amount of points? Not really. The only card would be... something like this. So we gain 18 points. 22 points just with this one card. That's very expensive. I don't like the idea of that. That card's too expensive. And it's also, like, this is just 6 per point, but there's a good chance this will give us more regardless. But these 3 is still better than these 3, because this is 15 points, this is 18 points. But where would I put this so that way it actually looks like it belongs? I think we just put it here. I don't know, I kind of like the solid little streak that goes on right there. Can also add this, add like a little stump that it connects to. But I kind of like the idea of having like a little porch. I think that looks the nicest. Oh no. The card effect is too long. Even on the tiniest text. We'll do that. I don't see what else to do. We may end up just discarding it, but... Okay. Gain stars. Gain 4 stars. Boost. Cats goes after hat. Okay. So the last question is this card going to be good enough? 3 candy for that is technically a no. We're better off doing a cheaper method and going with the Scorpion. It's got to be the Scorpion. Alrighty. View of the deck. We're going to be on day 4. We got to double check this one more time just to make sure that it's good. Parrot, hat, cat. Stickers, quest. Should hopefully be good enough. Candy, draw. Gain candy. Token conversion. More cycling. More candy production. Alrighty. Just gain the candy first. Gain the candy first, then draw, then quest. All done. Day 4, last day. Hopefully we can get a good binder trade. Alright, Giselle. What is your favorite flower? Mine is sunflower. Probably a fire wheel. Dandelions. Wrong. I need a recycling truck. That's a lot of flowers. That's a lot of flowers. No more. All right, let's start cycling. In theory, once I go through everything, I should have enough stars, but unfortunately the synergy is not there with the choppers. Move 2 tokens. Move all these flowers. Candy. On draw. Draw a card. Ooh, sunflowers. Lucky snail. I don't think I've got to play with a snail yet. Alrighty. Good game. I played my sunset card. You're not allowed to play your next 9 cards. I said no. I said no. I said no. Let's see if we can draw it again. Doubt it. Still worth trying. was worth a shot. So we have just proven, as long as I am not bullying children, they have agreed to this. Candy cost is reduced by 1 for each cog on this card. But it's not free. Sticker. Should I buy something? Well, the answer is currently no. No. None of these help me. Candy cost reduced by 1 for each frost. I don't produce frost. Not anymore. We traded that card away. It would be great to get this lucky to try to make our sunset card even better, but not really necessary. Nothing else there helps, and we just clog up the deck. So we're just gonna go to the store and buy everything I want. Discard up to 1 card, then gain 10 shield for each card discarded. On discard. Gain candy. Fantastic. Buy this. Strawberry sword. Candy. And I don't need to sell anything to buy any of these. But I will, so I can buy a chicken, just in case I really want to add the chicken. The chicken's no good. Or at least for what we're doing. Good enough. Alright, dawn of the final day. You guys know what time it is. It's time to add another strawberry. I think we actually just keep this one simple. And we just put it onto the front like right here. Something like that. Oh, needs to go down just a little because the red from the strawberry is exposed. We'll rotate it. Something like that. Good enough, right? Hide it before you mess it up. Alrighty. So I need a different card. You. Yeah, that's a no. But Activate all on-draw effects for every card in your hand. Then discard up to 1. Gain 10. Fortunately, I can't just add these guys and make it cheaper. You know what we can do? Because this boosts by 20%. Oh, we gotta fix the card effect again. That looks nice, because it actually looks like a little building entrance right there, but... Gain 2. Alright, so this has now gained 6 candy on draw because of the boost. I think that's it, right? No touchy? For now, no more touchy. Okay. So this should be good enough. Activate all on draw effects. And then we have 3 ice cream trucks. Because I completely forgot about the idea that we could be discarding cards that I don't want to be playing. So... we can remove this dino. And really make sure that all we're doing is just drawing and discarding this. Let's see if we can get this fire truck straight up and down. Ooh, almost. Meh. Meh. Oops. Need to actually do them in the reverse order. Anything else I want this card to do if drawn or discarded? Let's flatten this bit out right here. So we have that. And then we can just put these robots here. Kind of just on the left side of the card, just because I can. It's not long enough at the butt. We're only discarding this card. So I can honestly do whatever the heck I want with this card, and it doesn't matter. We could try to make it look as nice as we want. It's just as long as we play our sunset at the Kingdom Market card, then we're golden. In fact, I kind of want to put that second knight on there just so that... Oh, but it costs too much. No, no, no. We're not doing that. It costs too much if we do that. Boost star gain by 40%. I don't have anywhere to put it. At least know where that's going to look nice. I don't need the sword. I don't need to put the sword there anywhere. And I have no place to put the knight. Yeah, I have nowhere to put that knight, so... It would also just cost too much. Not worth it. What am I putting on this card? We don't have any other form of card draw. These technically do nothing. This reduces the cost of stuff, but doesn't really do anything for me. Rainbow Explosion. Sword, Dodo. Makes things hatch faster. I think at this point I just need the last card to just do something. Doesn't matter what. We can try to make this a business eagle. Sure. Good enough. On draw, gain stars and converts, and then on discard, gain 6 candy. So we want to discard this with one of our choppers or with our Clanky Knights card. Again, I really don't want to add anything else or else the card gets too expensive. I think I'd rather have the dinosaur here. And then if for some reason it ends up in our hand for a while, nah. There you go. It doesn't matter about the order. That'll be fine. I think we just play a Jester Hat here. Because despite having all these stickers, there's no better sticker to be putting on these. I can, and I think I will, actually. Go ahead and just put the lobster over here. I'm going to set it down just low enough so it looks like a little bit of a splashy wave. There we go. Cute. So we gain all of our bugs. And then, so 2 candy, gain 4 candy. Yep, sounds good to me. Instead of 1 candy, gain 2 candy. That is an improvement. I think that's it. I can't think of anything else that's going to make this deck better. Now, I also hear y'all probably screaming that I could put these doors onto this one so that way we draw even more candy. And I can boost it from 6 to 8 candy. And then if I'm lucky, it gets me 16 and I could just play it instantly. But this costs 12 candy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12. If we get lucky, we can play it anyways. So that actually doesn't matter. Alright, he's carrying a sword. It will boost the star gain by a tiny, tiny bit. I think that's as good as that's gonna get. All of our cards have been min-maxed. They've been optimized to their full potential. And there's nothing else I can do to this card to make the art better without really ruining the card. So, good enough. We have to double check one last time. Make sure everything's good. Alright, lucky, 25%, costs 9 less. On draw, gain 5. Boost by 20% at the very bottom, right before the stop effect. Gain 2 music, convert, get stars based on music. Gain more stars, convert music into cassette. Gain tennis ball for dragon counter. Gain parrots, gain hats, gain cat. Gain a ton of stars. Gain gems that I don't need. Boost star gain by 25%. Boost star gain by 25%. Draw 2. Yeah. Looks good to me. Yeah, only thing I'm worried about is drawing these choppers with this, because the next best thing would be we draw this card, which will, because if we have this and then we draw a chopper, we need this to counter it, but it'll also give us more candy in order to play this. But we can have one chopper in our hand like that. If we get 2 choppers, we have to just cycle through all over again, or hard cast, which is technically possible. Activate all on draws, we get our stars, and then we discard 1, discard this, and that would allow us to do that as well. So if we have all 3 of these, we can also hard cast this card. Alrighty. And we're not hard casting that ever. And that's good as that's gonna get. Dawn of the final day. Uh-oh. 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 Stop it. Discard everything. Cycle. We need to keep that in case of cat. Raccoon. Rude. It's a very strong fishing deck. I love it. Oh my gosh! Stop throwing bananas on my cards! That is the most rude thing you can do. No more bananas. There we go. We're just gonna start getting rid of fish. Alright, we have all the candy we need. We are not discarding that card. Sunset Market. No. I said no. I said no. I said no. Stop playing cards. No more cards for you. Just Chopper. Wizard hat. Gerbil. Chopper. We're gonna get rid of even more fish. Chopper. We're gonna hold on to this in case of banana. Or in case of a cat, for some silly reason. How the turns have tabled, right? Because he actually tried getting the big payouts with the fishing. So he would have gotten a lot of points there. Card. I have enough candy. Alright, play all the cards in my hand so that way I can play Sunset Market! Okay, well that was one. Skip. Astronaut time! Let's go to space. To infinity and beyond. We're just going to play all the cards candy. Select 2 tokens to remove. Nah. I knew we would draw it. It's fine. We have enough candy. Especially thanks to our Knights card. Hardcast. Lucky. Seems fine to me. More card draw. Alright, play all these cards just so we get even more stars. That's 16 stars for one card. Don't mind if I do. This is 12 stars for one card. Don't mind if I do. Cycle. Cycle. Select a token to remove. Nah, I think we're good. True, he just needs to wait a turn to remove my last Pierre token. There we go. Oh, it's at ×4. Oh boy. So he's about to get a lot of stars. I love how his deck functions. It's just, I don't see how to realistically get a lot of these tokens to constantly get cards with that sticker out. Because I've at max only been able to have access to one. There we go. Let's go, Leo. Finally, I can test my new card creations get somewhat strong. There we go. Look at this card. And all my candy's gone. I'd rather do targeted removal than dragon. Alright, well, we got a candy first. Then candy. Scorpion. Helicopter. I need to give him the points now. He also can play a cat, so we're just not going to play that card out of our hand. Ooh, that's a lot of sunflowers. Ghost Jester. Cycle. I'll be able to draw it soon. That's what we were waiting on. Let's get this out of our hand. And then play... Unset market. There we go. Oh, minimum cats. That's not good. We're still losing. But Leo's not going to be able to play anything for a couple turns. I said no! I said no! Card draw. We'll turn this around. More card draw. I need to not play anything. The dinosaur egg was not facing the right way. Okay. I wanted it to look like he was maybe like carrying a weird big lance or something, but yeah, that's a weird lance. Select 2 tokens to remove. These 2 diamonds. We're gonna gain all the candy we possibly can. More cycling. We're gonna hold on to that. Boom! Cancelled out. I said no. You're still not allowed to play cards, Leo. You're in timeout. He finally drew... He drew another ghost! I said no. Aw, he got to play the dragon first. He's finally allowed to play cards again. Oh, he allowed me to discard a card. Discard 2? We'll play our dragon next. Draw another card. We'll be winning after this exchange. Dragon. Castle. Sunset Market. Any luckies? Yes! 6 cats this time. Alright, time to cycle through as quick as we can. I said no. I said no. I said no. That's rough, buddy. Select 2 tokens to remove? Nah, I don't think I will. It's an additional token, so why not? Lucky! Sunset Market. Parrot. More. Lucky cat. Lucky cats. You have 11 cats. Leo, you can't play the next 11 cards. Until you learn how to play nice, you are not allowed to play. I said no. There we go. Your deck is even more optimized than mine. You have earned my respect. Wow. Can we be best of friends? No. That's what you get for trying to be a tryhard. Win a deck with the music starter deck. Alright, so there you go. That's music. There we go. That was an 18 card deck? Wow. I mean, we did have a lot of card removal, especially at the beginning with 2 unfortunate events. But this card right here... Oh, that's so beautiful. I am definitely grabbing one of those other screenshots. Oh, it came out fantastic. Yep, so we got a cool screenshot of our card when it was finished. I am super happy with how that had turned out. I hope that was as good for you guys. And y'all got to be inspired on making your cards better than mine. Of course, the rest of the deck, unfortunately, fell under the whole... Everything else is very, very weak, except for one card in particular. But I love how the art came out. Yeah, I love how the art came out, and it was great that it was powerful as well. Can we even fit it? We're just gonna... There you go. There's the actual card. Our favorite sticker was the strawberry. Very understandable. We had one 12-cost card, one 7-cost card, 4 2-cost cards, and 12 1-cost cards. Yeah. Much better candy curve. Did 20 card battles. Interesting. 6 lousy claw machines. Do we even get anything good with those claw machines? I don't remember. Stickers in deck. So there's all the stickers that were in the deck. I mean, 15 strawberries were all on that one card. One of these was being used to represent a door for our other card. Yeah. That is going to do it for... Yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. See, for this part, it's really just also bittersweet because all that work and effort we put into this, and this card is, as soon as I click a certain button, it's gone. Goodbye. And same thing with the stream. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. As a reminder, for those of you who are here for my Polytopia content on Sundays, I'm not streaming on my channel again tomorrow. We're going to be with the Polytopia developers live helping cast the World Championship. So I will be posting a link to that live stream in my Discord. So that way y'all can join us there. But for everybody here for My Card is Better Than Your Card, thank you all so much for tuning on in. I hope that that was enjoyable. If y'all fell asleep, have a wonderful night's rest. Regardless, we'll see you all again next time. Just relax, and have a good one.